Hey guys, it is vending machine collection day. I'm super pumped about this one specifically because it's the first time I've gone on a 7-day collection, and it's going to be a lot of vending machines and boxes. So it's not just the charity boxes like I've been doing for such a long time. Check it out.
Hey guys, what is up? It's Jamie, Farnsworthy Vending. So today is about a week from my last collection, and what I've done is I've got enough locations now that are gonna be weekly that I'm gonna set up a weekly run and just kind of rotate out some of the 4-week collections. So there'll be different runs every single time. So something really big that happened when I placed those 2, 3, 4 machines actually was that I had to load up on stock and then run out of stock. So I've got a lot of stuff here, but it's not nearly what I am actually stocking. I've got way more stuff, so we need to rebuild our inventory. Now you gotta keep in mind now, I have 3 soda machines and 2 snack machines out. And that's all I got for soda and like half a thing of Monster. So I've got a stupid amount of product that needs to be purchased now because I need to go out and make a collection and make it all happen. So we've got everything moved in to 1-week collections. I'm copying Brian LaRue over at the Vending Nation. He does this with his boxes. He stacks them crisscross, so you got the back here, the back there, the back here, and he's definitely right with it. It works well. You can just wrap the seat belt around the middle one and they'll all stay in place. I'm also going to be implementing a couple things different that I'm not sure if he does or not. But I bought a couple little trash cans. Looks like I put them in the car already. So I bought a couple little trash cans, and I'll put lollipops in one and Mars bars in the other. Alright guys, let's get headed out in this collection. Alright, pretty good first week. Not a whole lot of money yet, but enough. Alright, so this is the first pickup on Hyundai. These guys are back and forth whether they do really well or not on the boxes because people pay when they get paid sort of thing, and I picked up the box at a weird time. Between the box and the soda machine, there was $10.75. Granted, it's only been 4 days since that thing, no, 3 days. It's only been 3 days since that thing was completely set up. So, 3 days, $10.75. We'll see how it looks on a 7-day cycle next week. This might be one we take off the weekly run because it's still pretty full, but we'll count up the money and see where it's at. So it came out to $3.85. We're gonna take this location off the weekly route. So this is one of my dealerships, and usually they sell out of 2 boxes in a month, but now that we're doing the weekly thing, I'm just going to keep 1 box here. I want to show you guys real quick what I'm doing. I'm taking all the pops out, throwing them in there, and all the other stuff, and throwing it in there so I can mix it up later and use it for the next route. Alright, I'm going to count this up and I'll be right back. So in a 1-week collection, this location came out to $12.74, which is really decent. So we're going to move on to the next one here. I know the next one for a fact is only going to have like a quarter in it. That one doesn't do well in a 4-week collection, so might be on its way out soon. So this is the next location. It's still pretty much full, so I'm going to use it for another location in a minute. So that last location's a 4-week location, always, and I just maintenanced it after like 7 days. There was 50 cents in it. Ultimately, if that makes less than $5 in the next 4 weeks, that one's going to get pulled. There's a lot of boxes that are going to start getting pulled now that the full line's coming into it. So this is the tire warehouse location. The only reason we're maintaining this is because we're here for the soda machine as well. I'll bring you in there in a minute, and then we'll get a total afterwards. Alright, Mountain Dew is good. Coke needs 1. We're trying to get rid of the Sunkist. Monster's good. Trying to get rid of Sprite. Can't really see over there. Pretty good. Alright guys, so after commission at Tire Warehouse, it came out to $26.10. It's actually alright for 1 week. I'm pretty happy with that. So we're going to go to the airport now and get that one situated. This is a box after 7 days. So that snack machine, I mean, to some people, this isn't killing it to them, but to me, it's killing it because we don't have, my population's so tiny around where I live. I'm like really stoked about these numbers. In a 7-day period, I made $26.55 off the machine itself and a grand total of $38.57 between the machine and the box. All right, let's move on. So this is the location where the theft is usually really bad. You can see that there's a couple gone here. I'm just going to make sure there's money in this, and the only reason we're going to continue to check this no matter how much money is in it every week is because I think it might deter theft a little bit. Alright, hold on, I'll be right back with you. Alright, so there was about $2 in it, and there was 6 pops missing, so there was 0 theft this time. So that tells me that there is a really good chance that someone's waiting till right before my collection and then taking money out of this box. And the box wasn't damaged this time either. So we're going to continue, even though it's less than $5, we're going to continue to check this one weekly. So I've taken 2 handfuls out of this. I forgot to film right off the bat, but this is my Moe's location, 7 days. So the Moe's location is and will stay a weekly location. It made $5.75 this week. There's a lot of product missing from this one, but I have a feeling all the money is not going to be in there, although it does look like there's some cash in there. And the box is water damaged because another vendor, their machine broke right next to mine. So this box is done. So there's $2.25 in this. The next time around we're just going to pull the box. The box is done here. So I have a box that's in a Chinese restaurant, and the last 3 times I've tried to collect it, it's been empty. Problem is they're closed every time I go to try to collect it. And I don't know if they're like taking a week off every month and it just happens to be the week that I'm running my collection or what it is, but I'm gonna have to make a special trip for that. So this is AutoZone of West Lebanon. This is 3 weeks, but they are gonna be on a weekly cycle. I'll come back to you with money in just a second. All right, 3 weeks at AutoZone, $44.50. That's probably the biggest collection I've ever had off of the box. I'm pretty excited about that. It'll never be that big again just because I'm gonna be doing it weekly from now on, but that's still pretty awesome. All right, so this is Harley Davidson. You see we're getting a big pile here. I need bigger tubs. So I'll be back with them. All right guys, so that one turned out to be $6.46 in about a 3-week period. So it's a slower one, but it's above $5, so I'll keep it. This is what's left of a little convenience store location. You guys saw how full that was, right? $41.50 was inside of that. That's awesome. Today is turning out to be quite an awesome day. It works out because I really need to buy products, so we're in good shape. So hey guys, do you remember the coin shooter? So we placed that in a Chinese restaurant like 2, maybe 3 months ago. I just checked in on it and added product to it and everything. It was only like $6.50. So my opinion on the coin shooters remains the same. I'm not gonna buy any more, and honestly this one, I might keep it, I might not, I don't know yet. We're still trying to figure that out. But I've done a couple of other collections and we'll go over it at the end of the video. I'll have one more video of the full line machine, or I'll have one more clip, not video. I'll have one more clip of the full line machine at the laundromat.
You guys have no idea how angry I am that the friggin' the batteries died on my phone. There was something like $40 worth of friggin' quarters in there. It was all in quarters. I was like so worried because it was like $5 in ones, but there was like $40 in quarters in there in 7 days. I couldn't believe it. It was not. No, it was 6 days. It was 6 days. I couldn't believe it. The total at the end of everything wound up being around $300 in a week. Um, Pretty stoked with the way that collection went. It probably won't be that big next week because next week we're going to have a whole bunch of locations that are all literally 7-day locations, and some of the bigger locations on this route had been there for like 3 weeks, so they had a lot of money in them. But that's really it for this one. I was going to break everything down for you guys, but I got really frustrated after my phone or my camera died, and I didn't wind up actually keeping track of the rest of it. So I was just like, oh, great, there goes my video. But it turned out I had plenty of footage to make one. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This is Jamie, Farnsworthy Vending, out. Do me a huge favor. Check the link in the description below. There is a Patreon link. If you want to get videos the second that they come up, click that link, go become a Patreon, and become one of my Farnsworthy fighters. You will be able to see the videos as soon as they pop up, which is usually going to be about a week earlier than everyone on YouTube sees them. Thanks, guys. Peace out.